Hi, my name is Melissa. My goals for this video are to show and talk about a few clips I have of me working out, to talk about where I work out at, and to talk about working out in general as a totally blind person and what it has done for my overall health and well-being in the almost 3 years I've been doing it. If you like this video, please hit like for me. If you really like it and would like to see more from me, hit subscribe so you will get notified when I make another one. I have 4 to show, so please stay tuned to watch them all. The last one is my favorite. This clip is a portion of an event I was doing for the overall obstacle course for CG Games this past summer. Camp Gladiator has annual games, and I competed in them last year for the first time. However, they have different events, but last year each event was timed differently, and so you could rest in between them. This one was all one big obstacle course, so it was an endurance race, and it really showed me how much I have done in the year since the last time I did the games. This clip is of me doing the second part of an event. I'm doing a forward bear crawl with 15-pound weights. The first part was me doing them in reverse and periodically having to stand up and do an overhead press. Normally the bear crawl is one of my favorites, but I really had to push myself to finish that one because bear crawls are fun, but bear crawls with a weight is a little extra harder. If you have any questions about that, I would be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I can just keep talking and talking and talking. Next 3 clips are from the same workout, but they're different events. Sort of like he had stations set up. This one station, I was to hold weights and do something. He calls it a crisscross squat jack. I just call it weighted river dance because I don't know. I just had to not think about it because if I overthink things, I can't do them. I had that problem when I first tried to do a one-legged burpee, and I was just overthinking it, so I was not letting myself do it. But one day I went to work out with like no sleep and just threw myself down, and I actually did it.
All right, you're working. There you go. Crisscross squat jack. There we go. Perfect. She's working. I don't know what rep she's on, but she's working.
2, 3. Now this one is my favorite clip because it reminds me of how far I have come since I started in January of 2017. For those of you who don't know, when I started I weighed almost 200 pounds. I could barely do anything, much less run. I had to learn how to walk again and had both of my hips replaced, so my gait I wasn't very confident in it. My trainer, Roger, I think it was my second camp, set it up so that I would be running for the first time. The location I was going at the time was a park, and there was the small circle, which was about 175 meters to 200, I think, and I had to have a death grip on my friend's arm, and I went slow, and I stopped a lot because I didn't have the stamina to do that, or the self-confidence to go that fast. I graduated to where I was able to lightly touch someone's arm, hands, hook my arm in another person's arm, or depending on their height, like my short friends, Doreen, rest my hand on their shoulder. And I can run a lot faster now. I did a workout not too long ago there. It was actually the same day I had this other milestone that I'll get to in a second, but it was at the same location and with my friend, and I ran that circle with my hand on her shoulder fast, and we had to do it a lot. There were some reps, and then we had to run a lap and then do them again, but it was nice to not have to stop. I was able to run the entire circle without having to slow down or stop. That morning I went to another workout with the same trainer, and that's when the big milestone happened. It was at a different location. It's a parking lot. So a lot of open space, and I'm not worried about divots and grass or curves or anything like that, just curvatures. The first part of the traveling was a power skip and then a sprint. And I didn't have a big deal about following his voice for the skip, because first of all, I couldn't figure out how to do it, because I don't know about you, but I don't go around skipping a lot blind. And I didn't have a point of reference to use, so it took me a while to get back into that rhythm. The second part, though, I was a little hesitant about, because he wanted me to sprint. That means running as fast as you can, just by following his voice. I was scared, but I did it, and I was so happy I did, because besides it being scary, I was exhilarating, and I wasn't blind for the duration that I was doing it, so that made me so very happy. Actually, later this week, the clips from the workout I showed are from a Friday workout of that same week. So yes, this one is it's suicides to bear crawls, and I'm just following his voice for you'll hear it. I'm following his voice for it all, and I'm so glad I made that transition, that I'm not scared to just follow somebody's voice. So
1, run up, stop, back pedal, stop, forward, stop, back pedal, stop, forward, stop, back pedal. I got you. Keep going, you got it. Keep working, keep working. Stop, one more time. Stop. Stop right here, just stop. I'm gonna scoot you over, go to your right a little bit. All right, back pedal, you got it. Stop, forward. Stop, back pedal. Stop, forward. Stop, back pedal. Stop, forward. Stop, back pedal. Good job, Melissa. All right, stop here. I'm gonna have you take it easy backwards. I got you right here.
These are just 4 videos of me working out and explaining them. If you are curious, I have a video on my channel of just clips of me working out. I didn't explain any of them. They're all from last year. One is the video from me flipping tires for the first time. There are a couple from when I did CG games last year too, the agility event, which was my favorite. And at the end, there's my birthday burpees, which is the thing at CG. If it's your birthday, you get to do burpees while everybody sings happy birthday to you really slowly. One of the things I always remember about CG is better together, and which is so true. If it's not the campers, it's the trainers, and we're all in it together. Every trainer I ever had has helped me adapt the workout or exercise for me, for my fitness level, for my disability, whatever. From Roger making it so I could run for the first time, Danielle and Priscilla encouraging me and making me do it even though I don't think I can do it, to Monroe making it possible for me to run just by following a person's voice. I love that man's energy. The other day I was running, and he will run backwards in front of me while I run, and I'm not a slow runner really. It just amazes me how much energy that guy has. But another thing is like I mentioned, the campers. I love the campers. I've kind of been forced to talk to people more, because before I wouldn't talk to anybody, no strangers, no. But now I'll just talk to anybody, even if they're not even paying attention to me. I'm really good at ear hustling. But I've made a lot of new friends, and I've gotten rides to camp, so I feel more independent that way, because I can take an Uber or Lyft now, no problem doing that. But if I don't have to, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, that was me. I think I'm done babbling. If you have any comments or questions about me working out or Camp Gladiator that you can't get at their website, campgladiator.com, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you liked me babbling, please hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more videos from me, hit subscribe, please. I would really like some encouragement to keep making these videos. Anyway, thank you, and I appreciate it if you watch all the way through. Thanks, and have a great rest of the day.